Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast. I'm David Gow, and along for the journey is Alison Mitchell. Morning, Alison. What can you tell us about the pitch?
Thanks for the introduction. It's a dry surface and no signs of any moisture. We'll probably see some variable bounce and a bit more turn for the spinners towards the back end of day 3.
These two teams getting ready for battle. What do you make of the batters?
The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. Usman will be at the other end.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Good shot, a beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Usman with a lovely shot, overpitched, and that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Played and missed. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Usman has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Oh, great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Misses everything. Well bowled, lured, a rash shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
There'll be runs here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
End of the over. Central Punjab are now 27 for 9.
Shots, at least 2 on offer.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Excellent crowd in this morning. A lovely atmosphere to go with the occasion. Outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot.
Nicely played. Nicked it. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big opportunity here. They swooped on the ball quickly. Crowd really into this match. Got to follow up that last delivery. That's a solid shot. Oh, super shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Jarvis coming back on. Instant touch. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Might look to go big again here.
Very good shot there.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Afsar back on now. Right out of the middle.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh, great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Power and precision in that shot.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Immaculate timing there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Picks the gap perfectly. Usman with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Middle that one, great timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Usman with a lovely shot, overpitched, and that could be 4. Having been hit with consecutive boundaries, I'm interested to see how they can bounce back with the ball. In the air, but looks to be finding open pasture.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Super shot that.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Jarvis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Oh, that's out. Brilliant piece of fielding.
Just about ready to go out in the...
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Offers the punt. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say?
End of the over. Central Punjab are now 121 for 1.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Mightn't get to the boundary, should get at least a couple. That's out of the middle of the bat.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. That's right off the meat of the bat. Times that shot to perfection.
Good return back from the deep.
Very good shot there.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Shot, at least two on offer.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Nicely played.
Good return there back from the deep.
There'll be runs here. Perfectly timed. Sharp, ready at the top of their mark.
Usman watchful there and through to the keeper.
Left alone. Sharp with a lovely ball. Now then, massive shout. Nice shot, runs possible.
End of the over. The batting team are now
Going with spin now. Great ball, very close to off stump. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Baba, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Bowled, gets the vital breakthrough.
Malik coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Usman, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Good work by the fielder. It was a well-timed shot, and they managed to get the stop. Talat got behind that one nicely. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Ali coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. They'll get at least one. That's right off the meat of the bat. On to the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's a solid shot. Fielder did well, backed up their spinner, and that's the sort of thing which helps build up a bit of pressure. Played and missed.
End of the over. The batting team are now 25 for 1.
Great shot, at least one on offer. There'll be runs here. Arshad in the field with the ball. Couldn't get the spinner away. Nicely timed shot though. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this. Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter and the batter was up to it.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Shot should pick up a run. Nice shot, runtable. Fielder gathers that one up.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 36 for 1.
Malik, the fielder, to gather the defensive shot. Well played off the spinner, but found the fielder. Fine shot by the batsman off the spinner, but found the fielder.
The batting team are now 37 for 1.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
It was a great shot, but the fielder had that covered and saved some runs. Nice looking shot, but found the fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Great shot, at least one on offer. Nicely collected by the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The batting team are now on 77.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Fielder did well, those efforts build pressure on the batsman. Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot. Nice shot, and they'll pick up a couple. Well-directed arm back in.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
End of the over. Balochistan are now 82 for 2.
Ali back into the attack. That's right off the meat of the bat. They'll get at least one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Good return back into the keeper. Abdullah played that well, but found the fielder.
End of the over. Balochistan.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.